The U.S. voiced disagreement when given a heads up on OPEC's output cut, and Saudi car rental company Lumi may IPO. You're watching The Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farrage. U.S. officials say the White House was given a heads up on OPEC Plus's decision to cut oil output, and it conveyed to Saudi officials that it disagreed with that decision. Saudi says the cut was a move to support market stability. Before the move, hedge funds had reduced their position in West Texas oil to the lowest level since February 2016. Meanwhile, the IEA warns the new oil cuts risk deteriorating an already strained oil market and will increase prices due to inflationary pressures. Saudi's Lumi car rental company has reportedly appointed Saudi Fransi Capital and EFG Hermes to arrange its planned IPO. Saudi's largest travel company, Sira Group Holding, the parent company of Lumi, reportedly has approval to sell 30% of Lumi's stake in the IPO. The share offer must be launched within 6 months. With a fleet of more than 19,000 vehicles, Lumi posted a 53% surge in earnings before EBITDA last year, which amounted to $46.4 million. Egypt's non-oil private sector activity shrank for the 28th straight month in March as import and currency restrictions and rising inflation continued to hurt business. The S&P Global Egypt Purchasing Managers Index edged down to 46.7 in March from 46.9 in February. That's well below the 50 threshold that marks growth in activity. S&P says at 46.7, the headline PMI signals a further solid deterioration in the performance of non-oil companies, driven by steep falls in activity and new business volumes. Beijing says it's lodged stern representations with Australia after Canberra said it would ban TikTok from government devices. China's foreign ministry said we urge the Australian side to earnestly abide by the rules of the market economy and the principles of fair competition and provide Chinese companies with a fair, transparent, and non-discriminatory business environment. Dogecoin's value skyrocketed after Twitter changed its web logo to an image of the Shiba Inu dog that adorns the crypto. It briefly pushed its price to more than 10 cents for the first time in months. It comes as Twitter's owner Elon Musk tries to fend off a lawsuit accusing him of using Dogecoin as part of a pyramid scheme. Twitter changed its logo on its website at around 9:30 p.m. Gulf Standard Time last night, sending the volatile crypto's price soaring more than 30% in just over 30 minutes. And that brings us to today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people, and our biggest loser today is Musk. He's down $8.2 billion with net wealth of $194.2 billion. Our second biggest loser today is EV battery module Robin Zhang, down $1.5 billion with net wealth of $32.4 billion. And our third place loser is Gautam Adani, down $1.2 billion with net wealth of $43.1 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. Richard Branson's Virgin Orbit Holdings filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy today after it failed to secure the funding needed to recover from its January rocket failure. The U.S.-based satellite launch company last week announced the layoff of 85% of its 750 employees. Virgin Orbit went public in 2021 through a blank check deal, raising $255 million less than expected. It launches rockets from a Boeing 747 to send satellites into orbit. And NASA's Artemis II lunar flyby mission will include 3 American and 1 Canadian astronaut, the first 4 people to circle the moon in 50 years. It's part of NASA's plan to put humans back on the moon and potentially on Mars. The 10-day voyage in November 2024 to the moon's orbit will provide scientific data in preparation for NASA's Artemis III mission. It's slated to take astronauts to the moon's surface for the first time since the Apollo 17 mission in December 1972. I'm Ramia Farrage. This is The Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.